Roof leaks can cause a ton of headaches and can be pretty expensive to repair, so a lot of times homeowners want to know how long they can leave this project before it begins to cause serious damage. By the end of this video, you'll know common ways for roof leaks to develop and how long that you can leave the roof leak. There are a couple of main ways that roof leaks tend to develop. A storm damaging the roof, a lack of maintenance and cleaning, and a poor job that was done on the installation. If you've recently battled through a big storm, you should really take a look at, or have someone else look at, your roof's condition. Strong winds can do a lot of damage by blowing up and under asphalt shingles. Hail can cause dents and cracks on the shingles, flashing and other penetrations, and sometimes debris can be blown around, potentially breaking whatever it comes into contact with. Water that hits an exposed section of your roof, whether it's on your shingles, at your penetrations, that will immediately slip into your roof decking, especially if no additional protection was installed underneath. The water damage will rot out your roof decking, which is the wooden boards that connect your roofing material to the frame of your home. Another issue that is made worse by not having additional layers of protection like ice and water shield or underlayment is the buildup of debris in your roof's valleys or in your gutters. Leaks happen all the time at these areas, especially on houses that are surrounded by trees. As the trees drop their leaves, needles, or branches, they will usually fall down on your roof and collect in your gutters if you don't have gutter guards, or in your valleys. If you don't know what a valley is, off the top of your head, it's an area where two roofing surfaces intersect in a V shape, providing a perfect place for debris to get stuck. If you don't clean these places out regularly, you'll be in for some trouble as the debris will build up and trap water underneath. And the third common cause of roof leaks is a poorly done installation. One of the most common mistakes that we see inexperienced roofers doing is improperly nailing in the shingles. The nails on a roof must be driven in the appropriate amount in order to keep the roof shingle seal intact. If the nail heads are sticking out slightly, water will be able to latch on and slip through the nail hole, and if the nail is overdriven, it may have gone entirely through the shingle, which punches a hole in the first line of defense that your roof has. These leaks will get right into your roof decking, which, if widespread enough, can get pretty costly to repair. The answer to this question will really depend on what kind of leak you're dealing with and if you've got any rain in the forecast. If your leak is already big enough that it's caused heavy damage to your decking or is leaking into your house, you should address it immediately. It may take some time to sort out payment with your insurance or when to schedule the repair, so the sooner that you can get the leak identified and inspected, the better your chances are of preventing further damage and saving some money on the repair. Regardless of the size of the leak, you really need to at least have your leak inspected and covered up by the next rainfall. But if it is a smaller section, that might be enough to keep your home dry in the short term. That being said, we do not recommend doing that, as there's a really strong chance that if you don't get it repaired at the first possible opportunity, any warranties or insurance money that your roof could have qualified for will be completely voided and you'll be left paying for it on your own. Now that you've learned some about how long you should be leaving a roof leak, I hope you're starting to feel more confident in taking the next steps in your roofing process. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.